Late last spring when the lawn turned green, I moved the skidder and the snow machine. Moved that washer, dryer, all that other culch too. I had to make room for the ornament zoo. Well, there were pink flamingos and concrete geese, some elves under mushrooms and cats in the trees, some painted saints and butterflies and little Greek boys too. But there were no chipmunks in the ornament zoo. Well, mother came out of the mobile home to the front and backyards. She started to roam. She liked the tires round the driveway, liked that gazing ball too. She had a heart set on a chipmunk in the ornament zoo. Well, there were pink flamingos and concrete geese, some elves under mushrooms and cats in the trees, some painted saints and butterflies and little Greek boys too. But she had a heart set on a chipmunk in the ornament zoo. I went back in the trailer, got my hamster Paul, dipped him in some quick dry cement, and then I chucked him up on the wall. Well, mother came in, she sorta liked where he flew. Now she's got a semi-chipmunk in the ornament zoo. Well, there were pink flamingos and concrete geese, some elves under mushrooms and cats in the trees, some painted saints and butterflies and little Greek boys too. Now she's finally got a chipmunk in the ornament zoo.
Everybody sing!
Well, there were pink flamingos and concrete geese, some elves under mushrooms and cats in the trees, some painted saints and butterflies and little Greek boys too. Now she's finally got a chipmunk. Finally got a chipmunk. She's finally got a chipmunk. Hold it a minute.
Yeah?
You know, Jerry, this is really kind of a sad song.
It's kind of a poor song.
Yeah, but you know why it's so sad to me?
What? What's that?
Because I can remember the day that you and I went down and got that little hamster of mine.
Yeah.
Remember we went down to the department store, they were selling everything at 99 tenths% off.
That was fun.
We walked right through the darn place, went downstairs into the pet department. We took the wife because she said, darling, I want a pet.
Well, Bill, she told me she wanted a pet when I gave her a ride home from bowling the other night.
Lord, she must have really wanted one because she told just about every guy I know that. For crying out
Are you
loud.
kidding me?
Well,
Lord,
we went down there anyway, and we got that little plastic cage of his. And we got the little water bottle in the corner, kind of more than. We got all that sawdust on the bottom. We got those little green pellets. We couldn't tell if they was food or poop. It didn't seem to matter all
doesn't
that
matter,
much.
No, it doesn't matter.
And then we got that 6.5 miles of plastic culvert he used to like to run through, and we took her right out of the cage. We took her right out through the living room window, and we went up the rain spout. And then we went in through the bedroom window. And then we went under the bed and all through those slippers and the boxes and Christmas wrapping and all that stuff. And then we went out of the bedroom, into the bathroom, out through the bathroom window, and took it down all the way down the rain spout again and into the cellar, where we went around the washer and dryer and around the oil tank, around the hot water tank, went right back upstairs and right back in to the cage. And remember on that wheel of his on Saturday nights, Jerry'd come over and we'd watch Dance Fever with that Dobby Terrio or Bud Terrio, whatever his name was.
That's a lot of fun.
Then television would go off after that. It was 7:30 at night, so we'd put him in that wheel of his, and he'd just start going. He'd go around and around that darn thing. He'd get going so fast, he'd go about 3,782 times, and then he'd grab right onto the side of it, and then he'd hold on and he'd go around about 897 more times, and then he'd start to slow down. And then it would stop. and then he'd fall out on the sawdust. Then he'd barf all over the place.
Oh, well, no, Bill.
Yeah?
It's really not that bad a sight, really.
Oh, no, it was just a little hamster bath.
Oh, those hamster baths, kind of cute. You know,
Yeah, it's true.
It's really not too bad.
But you know, that little guy, he gave his life so that darn woman in the blue scuffies and the pink and red and orange and yellow and chartreuse floral house dress and the colors in her hair about the size of a 50-gallon trash can, the kind you can get down to your locally owned Aubergine Hardware, so that darn woman could finally have a chipmunk.